Good morning, it's 7:30 AM and you're listening to Monday Morning Mullovers with me, Carol Dogherty, and my ever-reliable guest, Richard Woof. How are you, Rich?
Yeah, fat Rich.
Richard, sorry.
Thank you. And fine, thank you.
Good. Well, this morning we are discussing the recent internet craze of drinking games referred to as Neknominations. Richard, given the recent controversy and bad press that has followed these challenges, what can you tell us about the response this craze has catalysed, particularly in Ireland?
Oh, Neknominations, feck nominations.
Yeah, I was meaning more about the deaths.
Oh shit, right. Well, you know, tragic, deeply upsetting that it's come to that.
Yeah.
But, in my honest opinion, the Neknominations are kind of dumb, but I found a few entertaining and harmless. Although Johnny Tavern did a glass of phlegm and now he does have whooping cough.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but funny as hell. Well, not even his own.
People have died.
Not from whooping cough, not for years.
From Neknominations.
Oh yeah, but you know, people have died jogging and coughing. People can die from a paper cut, or from playing a video game for too long, or from a nut allergy. You know, one word comes to me when you say someone died from a Neknomination: Darwin-esque.
Darwinism.
No, Darwinism is having a great beard. The point is, this is the real world. People die. I mean, you know I like a drink.
A bit. You went home at 9 at the staff do.
Yeah, home, read, another club.
Or you weren't at a club.
You could have been, Carol. People ask me, Richard, how much did you even have last night? And it's like, I can't remember. Could have been 4, could have been 5, could have been 3. But literally, the closest I ever get to answering that question accurately is a nightly average of 4. But it's not like I would down 4 pints of bitter and then jump off a roof. Because even if I'm a bit of a boozo, I'm not an idiot.
No.
Speaking of, specifically for this programme, I recorded a special Neknomination of my own.
That's not really in keeping with the spirit of today's slam, Rich.
Really, Rich, again?
Sorry.
Stop it. Stop it.
Hello, I'm Richard Woof. Thank you for the nomination. First up, I'm going to down a bottle of San Miguel.
Is that small?
No, it's a medium. I'm quite far away.
1, 2, 3.
That looked like it cut forward.
What?
When you downed it, it moved forward a bit.
What did?
The shot.
No, shh.
Phew. Now a shot of gin.
A shot of gin you haven't poured.
There wasn't time. It can only hold a minute.
Now to make this interesting, I'm going to strip naked,
Richard.
shove a lychee up my arsehole, and shag this tyre. It's going to be a squeeze. Give me an L, give me an A, give me a D. L-A-D. Lad! And just I'm so much of a lad, people talk to me, walk away and say, what a penis.
Satire.
Satire. I nominate everyone to stop being such an idiot. Now I'm going to sit on this tyre. Now I have sat.
Satire. Again. And a pun.
What's that?
It's nothing.
That sounded a bit like Elvis.
No, what do you mean a bit?
So, do you think these internet crazes have gone too far, Richard? I mean, what do you think is going to happen if there are yet more funerals of people dying whilst partaking in one of them?
Harlem Wake.
Richard.
Sorry. I don't know. I mean, I've said my piece. I'm bored of Neknominations, which is why I satirise them. Shove them in a smoothie maker, twist the knob to spoof and hold down pulse.
Richard, if we could just leave the
Tastes
whole
as
satire.
sharp as a chainsaw.
Do you think the people who challenge these dares should be punished, Richard?
Ask me if I'd like to jump out of that window naked.
No, why?
Just ask me.
Why naked?
Jump out of that window? No thanks. Just because you're having a rough time at home, Carol, doesn't mean you can take it out on Richard.
Not here, Richard.
You see, all these people taking everything so seriously, both the people who make these Neknomination videos and the people who post articles about the guy who died after downing a pint of Sambuca and then trying to ride a truck down the M6, well, one word for him.
Darwin-esque?
No, bridge. Like Vine videos used to be clever and funny, and now they're all called White Bitches Be Like. And you know what white bitches be like?
No.
They be like 6 seconds of black guys, Carol.
And what has that got to do with Neknominations?
Bitches be bonkers.
Well, thank you, Richard. We will be back to discuss any questions the listeners have sent in. For now, here's Will I Never with Control-C, Control-V. Welcome back to Monday Morning Mullovers. During the break, we asked you to send in your thoughts about this week's topic, Neknominations. I have to say it's been a divisive topic, with some of you saying if people take it too far, it's their fault.
Exactly.
But also some people saying, is this even still a craze?
Exactly.
Most people, it has to be said, have written in about your video, Richard.
Huh?
Carl from Dover writes, did you actually put a lychee up?
No, of course I didn't. It was satire, so I didn't put anything up my asshole.
Winnie from Doncaster writes, why a lychee?
It's satire and they look painful. I've got one from Phil in Kent. He's written, that did sound quite a lot like Elvis.
I've got one from Becky in Lancaster who says, Richard, that looked a little bit like water in that beer bottle. Did you cheat? Tell the truth.
She can tell the difference between water and beer through a brown glass of San Miguel. I don't think so.
Tom from Halifax says, that beer did not look like a medium, it looked like a small. What are your thoughts about that?
Tom needs to refresh himself with the perspective of cinema, because it will change things. I mean, watch Metropolis. But there are 4 stages of San Miguel. There's a large, a medium, a small, which they don't sell anywhere near me anyway, and then there's a mini, but they're just for kids.
For kids?
No, but not kids, small children.
Claire from Blackburn is saying, Richard, it's pronounced San Miguel, not San Miguel. And I do agree with her, Richard.
Claire from Blackburn meets Pedro from Espagnol, my college flatmate. He pronounced it San Miguel, and he says that's how they all say it in France.
Right. Interestingly, Richard, a lot of the questions today have been a challenge, in fact, to...
I wasn't speeding, she just couldn't see me because of the pram. It was one of those old-fashioned ones with a sideboard.
Right. Actually, I meant challenges for you to do another neck nomination here in the studio for all our listeners and for everyone here in the studio.
How are we doing for time? Do we need to... Maybe... Do we need to...
Yeah, we've got plenty of time. Got 5 minutes. It's a neck nomination. You'll be done in no time.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll go home. I'll record one.
Well, no, I think it'll be appropriate to do it here, seeing we're on topic.
Well, I mean, do we even have any beer? Can we drink with...
We actually do have a beer right here for you to drink.
Yeah, I prefer Peroni.
Chug.
I mean, when you say chug, I'm more of a sipper.
Right.
Does anyone have a teaspoon?
I know you're going to have to go with this one, I'm afraid. But, I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to do it, being the big drinker you are.
I said medium drinker. Could I have a glass?
No, that's not really in the spirit of the neck nominations. Come on, be a lad. Come on.
Well, it's a bit of a health risk for me, because I did know a guy who drank a whole beer from the bottle and died because the bottles are kept in a cellar where rats piss on them.
I don't think that's a thing, Richard.
It is.
No, just drink from the bottle.
They hide it, but it's true.
Just, there we go, that is yours to drink. Right, Richard is going to do this now.
Okay. And we'll be back after a short break.
I don't think that's how it's going to go.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Excellent. As Richard drinks this beer, I'm going to read in a few more of your suggestions, which are coming in live. Comments, suggestions, questions, anything you want, send them in now. People supporting you, saying you're doing really well, and congratulations for doing it under pressure and short notice.
I feel like Davina McCall.
Another one, however, says, you aren't doing well, Richard. Down it faster. Don't be a... Well, you can guess what it is. Well, okay. Now someone's asking, what's it like, Richard? What's it like downing this beer right now in the studio?
It's like being aggressively breastfed by Johnny Vegas.
Interesting. Someone else is commenting that they also would have downed Peroni, or Peroni, over this particular time.
Peroni.
Sure. Someone here is saying, I like this side of Richard when he's got a bottle in his mouth because he shuts up for more than 2 minutes. Well, that's an interesting one, Richard.
Oh, sugar!
Right, thank you very much. It is 7:45 in the morning. We are done for today. I have been your host.
You okay to drive me home?
Yeah, I'll drive you home. That's okay. You've only had one though.
Yeah, but it was strong.
What are you going to do with your car?
I'll leave it again.
I've been Carol Dogherty. This has been Richard Woof. Thank you so much, Richard, for your time.
Lad.
I have enjoyed today's programme. We will see you next Monday for another episode of Monday Morning Mullovers. Thank you very much.